Hey, everybody. Sorry I'm late today. I had some work to do. How's it going? Um, this is Facebook stuff. Um, can I ask? Yes, hi, Dallas. Please don't overdo. Make sure you're on live chat, not top chat. And give me a second to just
If you manage a team, you should be using.
shut up. Cheese and crackers. Is there anybody who came in here because they got a notice from YouTube in their mail? I'm asking for a reason. Hey, Fury! I'm doing chemotherapy today and driving 9 hours down to Berkeley for my fitting. This is not going to be fun. We will keep you in our prayers. We will lift you up to let God shine on you. You're going to be fine. It's going to be shitty, but you're going to be okay. Hey, I know it's you, sweetheart. I know it's you. Um, Hang on a second. No, not on Facebook. Did you get a notification through your email? Because sometimes, hey, Renee, how's it going? Joanne Bird, I came in from Facebook notice. Okay. Um, your birthday is Saturday. Oh, I'll be here Saturday. Are you going to be here Saturday, Patricia? Got Facebook and Patreon. Okay. Excuse me. I have started the Anne of Windy Poplars series or book on is there like a hair or something there? Okay. I started the Anne of Windy Poplars. It's going to be a long book. And a lot of it's letters between her and Gilbert. But it's the chapters. You know how is there any, hey, Doris, is anybody here from Reading with Beverly Wolfe? Or am I just like talking to nobody that nobody watches or reads those videos? Because for those who just got through Anne of the Island, those chapters were like 10 minutes long every time. These ones are closer to a half an hour. So that's okay, Dallas. I just finished Anne of the Island, and now I'm starting Anne of Windy Poplars. It was cool enough this morning I could read without fans on. You got an email. Okay, because sometimes if I don't make it fast enough from public to unlisted, it gets sent to email. So anybody with an email gets it, but it's not public for everybody else. Does that make sense? It's not public for anybody. It only goes public for a minute. And then people get sent the email, and then it goes unlisted, and anybody who gets the email gets to come in. Thank you, Dallas. Yesterday wasn't so bad. I have to look for a Patreon email. Once I see it, I press it, and it takes me to YouTube where I get logged in. Okay, there you go. So this year there's going to be videos, not as many videos as I've been doing lately, but once the canning and the gardening is all done, I'm going to have a few projects. I'm going to make kitty cat quilts for my grandkitties. And I'm not doing a whole lot of Christmas stuff this year. Depends on how much people want it. I've got enough. I've made about any ornament I can think of, unless I come across an ornament that can be made. I mean, I don't even want to try those fabric ornament balls that somebody sent me. God forget, I can't remember who sent me what. Right? I can't remember who sent me what, but I just may make the Christmas tree. Amazon has Nesco trays for $8.50 for two. How much is the shipping? I just spent $38 for two. But like I said, I've got the new dehydrator coming. Connectedheartsfamily@gmail.com. Yes. Well, thank you. Thank you, Chaos. All right. Give me a second because I just finished my new intro and exit for the Anne of Windy Poplars. I'm making the intro and exits a little bit shorter because I know people like to hit the playlist right away and don't want to hear too much of intros and exits, right? Free shipping. There's also, oh yeah, I wanted you to ask your opinion. Let me just see what I got going on here. I need an office that's separate from my craft room. I really friggin' do. Because this place, this room, well, there's my stapler. This room is just overwhelmed. I'm actually thinking about taking out half the shelves in my pantry and putting my desk in there. Because, okay, so I've got these. Where are the ones that are not in rows? I know I have them. Oh my God, don't tell me I don't have. Don't tell me I don't have a couple of these Grandmother's Flower Garden blocks. I'm going to have to go through them. Never mind. I was going to get you to help me pick out the 2 blocks. The one I'm giving away to the winner of the draw. I'm going to have to be more... I'm going to have to be a little... Oh, wait. Am I on... I'm on Wi-Fi. How's my picture? There we go. Well, I got my beans on the last of my bush beans on the dehydrator. The rest I'm letting go to seed. Are there toes on those? Picking corn and tomatoes. Tomatoes. I know I have blocks that I haven't sewn together. I know I have, right? I just have to find them. But I wanted your help picking out the 2 blocks that I was going to sign and put aside. It's a homestead collaborative giveaway. In other words, every homestead channel that participates has a draw. And whoever wins the draw gets into the big homestead draw, where depending on how many every homestead channel is going to be entering a gift into that draw. So you could end up with anywhere from 3 to 100 gifts depending on how many homestead channels participate. My participation is I'm giving a quilt block, a signed quilt block that people can either use it to take the paper pieces off the back and use it to photocopy those pieces and continue to make the quilt from there. They can frame it, they can wipe their nose with it, doesn't matter. Okay? But when I do the draw for the person's name who's going to go into the big draw, they're also going to get a quilt block just because they won. You know what I mean? I saw you were in the list. So excited. Where's the list? Where's the list? I need this list. What I'll do is I'll text, I'll message Haas from Off Kilter Homestead. It's not a big deal. I thought about giving away a dehydrator because I did buy 2, but I thought, no, that's for my big giveaway. That's for my big giveaway when I hit 100,000 subscribers. And I'm going up 100 like every day and a half. So it won't be long, maybe by Christmas. We'll hit 100,000, and it will be an oh so wonderful something for somebody to receive. You lost yours. Monkey butter. I've heard about monkey butter. I had a jar of it in my fridge forever, but nobody told me what it was, so it just stayed there until I threw it out. He got a playlist going. Oh, right. Okay. Well, I guess I have to make that video and I have to find those quilt blocks. Pretty sure, I think I know where they. I'll find them. I'll find them. I'll find them. Period. So awesome. Hey, Steven, how's it going? You can do it. 100,000. Woo. I haven't had I don't do membership drives or like subscriber draws anymore, like subscriber giveaways anymore. I don't do giveaways to boost my subscribers. I think I would prefer my subscribers, my YouTube family, come organically on their own, right? But this is going to be a thank you. This is going to be a thank you. I'm going to see what else I can order and have ready to give away. Busy, but break time. There you go. Speaking of break time, I get this little fish, and he's got a magnet on the bottom, so he just turns up in the oddest places on my desk. He really does. Somebody asked me recently, why do I feel it's necessary to hide that I smoke? And I said, because I don't smoke. I medicate. People actually thought I was smoking cigarettes behind this fan. I don't do cigarettes. They were my biggest monster, over alcohol, over pills, over everything. Cigarettes were my monster addiction. So again, another reason why it took me so long to embrace marijuana, because I didn't want to put smoke in my lungs again. You dehydrated cucumber slices today. Really? Do they come out crispy? Because this is a thing. When we went on vacation, I bought a whole bunch of vegetable trays whenever, because I didn't want to cook. And Howie was doing the meat, so I just did vegetable trays and crap. So, but I have a whole bunch of carrots and celery left over, and some cucumber slices, and a little bit of broccoli and cauliflower. And most of that stuff is getting put in a vegetable bag for broth. Yes, there is a huge vegetable broth video coming, because I have like 3 shopping bags full of washed vegetable ends. But the carrots and stuff are a little bit getting dry looking, so they're all going to go in. But I think I'm going to take the celery sticks out of it and just chop them up and throw them in my next batch of spaghetti sauce. I am not a Southern belle. I live in Western Quebec. I'm getting so tired of, some days I can stream for hours, and some days the phone will just drop. You know what I mean? When do you see the doctors again, Dallas? They did. I tried the mandolin, but it was too thin. Hand sliced a lot better. Well, because I have some thick cucumber slices. And I thought if I cut them in half. Do you season them at all? Do you salt them or anything like that? Yes, Bev, you can make cucumber chips. I've been investigating dehydrating. Oh, sweetheart. Yeah, it's a whole new addiction. You think gardening and canning and marketing, adding this layer to your market is going to be, it's just going to raise you to the whole next level. I haven't checked my email yet. Slice, dip in a seasoning, then dry. What kind of seasoning? Hey, Candy, what kind of seasoning? Oh, shit, here they are, 2 of them. All right, Patricia, you hang in there, sweetheart, okay? All right, keep us posted. Oh, yeah, I have no handle on this teacup. It got broken in the coach. I've broken a lot of my favorite cups in the coach. And guess what's out there? my $60 Connected Hearts cup. Oh, I keep telling Howie, bring it in the house, because he sleeps out there at night, eh? Creole seasoning. I soaked in vinegar and salted. Like salt and vinegar chips, but cucumbers. I'm going to try that. Oh, Bev, I have a surprise. I'm going to post for you on the web. Okay, but are you sending me all this stuff in email so I can do your video? Right? I mean, it's gonna benefit me just as much as it benefits you to do this video, but I'm so proud of you. And I live so vicariously through the work you do that I just really want to show the world, what you do. Hey, Teflon One, how's it going? It would be perfect munchy for low carbs. Well, I'm going to try that. And I do have some baby cucumbers coming now on my vines outside. But I walked into my pantry. This is what I love about having a well-stocked pantry. And it's not even there yet. I'm going to investigate. I walked into my pantry and I actually stopped and went, wow, it's getting loaded. Can green beans or seeds accidentally end up in yellow beans? Absolutely. That was Mary Jane. Can somebody message Mary Jane on Facebook and say yes? Or I don't think I think she's off Facebook now. What was I talking about? This is what I love about having a stock pantry. I walked into my pantry and went, wow, it's looking good. It's looking full, right? It's about half full. I might actually take all the shelves out halfway down and put this desk in there and use the only problem is all the Wi-Fi and everything's in here. So I saw that. I saw the pictures of the eyeballs. They're awesome. I was like, I felt like a fly for a second, I have not had a chance to send you any emails at all. Please be patient. I will be patient. I just want to make sure. Is your market open? This is why the only reason I seem impatient, Stephen, is your market open all year round? Because if it's open all year round, I won't be impatient. If it closes down in the next 2 months, I really want to give you a showing. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm sorry. I'll give you time. I'm sorry. Pantry chat. Right. Thank you for reminding me, Val. So I thought, I gotta make supper. I haven't done my dishes yet. Anything. I've got the last picking of beans dehydrated. I'm kind of going like this. And I wanted to read these chapters. And these chapters in the new book are going to take me a long time because they're almost like 20 to half an hour long, depending on after they're edited. They'll probably be about 20 minutes. I'm feeling a bit nervous about my pantry. I need more beds to get anything worth canning. Go to the farmer's market if you can. I'm going to the farmer's market tomorrow. Ooh, Freshco has celery on for 88 cents. And you're going to see in my video tomorrow that the 10 plus the 8, or the 8 plus the 10, store-bought stocks of celery, once dehydrated, did not fill a half-gallon jar. And considering I got a half-gallon jar plus a half-gallon jar for my garden last year. So I'm going to get Howie pick me up 8 more bunches. Because yes, these are dehydrating, but my garden, most of it's going to be canned. So I walked into my pantry. Sorry for repeating myself so many times. And I thought, I'm just going to make spaghetti for supper. And I had that 1 jar of meat sauce left. Sauce with meat in it. So I grabbed that. And I grabbed a can of mushrooms and meatballs. Into the crock pot. Supper's on. I love my pantry. I had celery shredded and shredded zucchini on my dehydrator right now. I just meant it would be fun to chat with you while you're in your pantry. That would be fun, wouldn't it? But we'll have to see. We'll have to see. It would be a squeeze. My pantry is only actually about 6 feet wide, but it's like 16 feet long, right? Wait. My living room is 16 from it's 8 feet wide and 16 feet long. And I use almost all the space, but most of it is storing empty jars. So I think I should fill my pantry, leave myself a dozen good jars, and then just put it on Facebook or whatever. Hey, I have 40 or 50 friggin' pint jars here. Does anybody need them? Would zucchini be better dehydrated than frozen? That's a good question. I used to grate my zucchini and throw freezer bags to make zucchini bread, but the skins came out tough. So if you're going to grate it and freeze it, take the skins off. I like the bits of green skin to show that it's zucchini bread, though, right? So I don't know. I don't know. I dehydrated zucchini slices once, and they were so thin they were just, you know. I can understand that on the pantry. I need more room myself. Hey, how's it going, Teflon One? Made 20 pounds of potatoes into powder yesterday. Make great instant. Candy Olson. Have you tried to reconstitute them? And if so, email me at Connected Hearts Family, all one word, at gmail.com, and tell me how the hell you did that. Because back in the day, I stopped trying to make instant potato powder. And I want to know how, because I miss getting my instant potatoes from Costco. They haven't had them for the last 6 months. Second week of December, last market. Oh, well then, hey, I got plenty of time, don't I? And are you going to be in the same place, just inside, or... Thank you, Dallas. No, I didn't see your friend's market. I mean, I don't get to watch a lot of this stuff. The closest I get to watching videos is when I rewatch these ones occasionally, just to follow the comments. But the truth is I'm going from the moment I get out of bed. I haven't even done my dishes yet from supper time last night. So I have, it's just my day. The moment I get up until the moment I go to bed. This is another one of the reasons that Howie sleeps in the coach, is because sometimes I'll be up editing until 11 o'clock at night. And he's, and then that means when he's in the coach, I can stay up and edit till 11 o'clock at night without disturbing him. And I can sleep in till 9 in the morning, right? Well, if you consider waking up 3 times a night, sleeping in. Terry beat me. There you go. So my potato plants are dying down. Nancy weeded a whole bunch and then just took a look at the rest, must have, and went, oh, hell no. So next weekend, those potato beds are getting all dug up. And then it's going to be canning and dehydrating potato extravaganza. And I'm going to show you. The reason I'm doing this dehydrating celery video is I want to show you how much celery it actually takes to fill a half-gallon jar of dehydrated celery. And I go through almost 2 of them a year because I put it in everything. It's what I cured Howie's gout with celery and celery seed. Oh, yeah, that's a good question, Carol. Dallas, did you get rid of all your ruined freezer items? So where's Gracie? She's in here today. Oh, I gotta put this up. Gracie! People want to say hi. You come up and say hi. Oh my goodness, say hi everybody. Let me see, you got boogers. Let me just see if I can't just tilt it just a little bit more for Gracie time. Now I ye me down to sleep, I pray the Lord my spirit to keep. If I die like a broken old fridge, I get to meet Mommy at the Rainbow Bridge. Amen. Mwah. Thank you. Oh, gotcha. Oh, are you itchy? Oh, are you ticklish? Oh, that's a dog face laughing. That's a tickle. Oh my goodness. I love you too, Grace. What is that? Is that another lump coming? I hope not, Gracie. I hope that's not another lump coming on your skin. You already got one there. She's got a little polyp that's about the size of a corsage pin head. You know, the pearl. And it worries me because boxers are prone. Watch, mummies. Boxers are. Okay, you know what? I think I have something in here you and I need to talk about. Oh, you're lucky. It's not in here. I was looking for my nail clippers. I was looking for the nail clippers. But I don't want to have it looked at or prodded. Okay, your nails are way too long for this. Just keep them there. Nope. Oh, I'll put up with the pain for a second. All right, can I just... Say bye-bye, everybody. Gracie, say bye-bye. Yeah. Go lay down, sweetie. Go lay down. It's a little polyp on her skin. And... Oops, sorry. It hasn't amounted to much, but it worries me. It worries me. But I don't want them poking at it to do a biopsy or anything because I just think it would spread, right? But if she's getting another one, I will have it checked out. Oh, God, her nails need clipping so bad. Even through my bra and my shirt, she just digs. It must feel really, really good. Hubby gout came about, so cannot hardly move right now. We're in a fix for sure. Give him lots of celery seed and celery. Put it in everything. Put it in everything. And what the hell was the stuff Howie was on for years? Really, really, really hard medication for his liver for gout. And cut back on the red meats and the asparagus. But it'll take time. On Gracie's little lump, put aloe vera on it several times a day. When it forms a scab, pull the scab off and repeat. Why would it form a scab? It's just a little polyp. It's not a sore. It's just a little polyp thing. And no red meat. Okay, well, you know, that's all you can do, honey. It took me years. It took me 3 years after Howie got off alcohol. After we quit drinking, it took me 3 more years to get him off gout medication. When he got old enough to tell, okay, I used to try to sing to Eli when he was little. I semi-stopped. When he got old enough to tell me, that is enough, Mama, I had to laugh. I felt for him. Because it's a papilloma. I don't think it's a mole. It felt, what it was once, it felt like a little bite or a zit or something, and I scratched it, and then it started to grow, and I never touched it since. Right? But it's you know, it's really, really small. It's about, it hangs off her skin about that much. The hair. It's about that big. And you could just see it make a divot in her fur. It's a papilloma. What is that, Edie Murray? What do you mean by it's a papilloma? And will that still work? Because I do have aloe vera. He, Bev. He. I used to try to sing to... Who's a he? Don't worry until you feel like it if it's like doing it if it's refrozen. Exactly, Dallas. Exactly. Hey, Trina. Anyway, careful how many times you repeat that, Trina. You might get booted if you do it a third time. Magic Mike, man. Bev, let's talk about dehydrating tomatoes, please. Okay, you want to talk about dehydrated tomatoes. The best way, Stephen, I have found to make the best tomato powder is to prepare your tomatoes as if you're going to can them. Okay? Peel them. I freeze mine and then hit them with boiling water, peel them, and then I puree them and cook them down and I spread them onto fruit leather trays. That is the surefire best way to do tomatoes. I've seen people, I've done the slices and I may do a few, but I've done the slices and they're fine if you're putting them under cheese on a pizza or something, but grinding them, you get the more seeds and skin than tomato. And no, folks, I don't save and grind my skins to tomato powder. It's just skin. It really doesn't have any properties other than holding the tomato together in the first place. Okay? Yes, it will work. We used it at the office a lot, saved many dogs from surgery. Okay. So I put a little piece of aloe vera on it with a Band-Aid, and how long do I leave it on? I sang to my granddaughter as an infant. She always cried to Rockabye Baby. Yeah, I thought that was a pretty cruel song. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock, and when the bough breaks, the cradle will fall, and down will come baby, cradle and all. I'll I'll tell you a secret you may not have heard. The cradle's a nest and the baby's a bird. We seem to forget that verse that makes everything all better. If you want to dehydrate tomato slices, now I'm going to plant cherry tomatoes next year because I've been eating them off the bush when I'm in the pool as a little snack. But next year I've got this idea, and do you have cherry tomatoes, Stephen? Before I give you this, dehydrated, seasoned, sliced Roma tomatoes make a great dip with minced onions, cream cheese, and Worcestershire sauce. In other words, you use the dehydrated tomato slices as chips, and you make a dip with that other stuff. Yeah, me too. I haven't heard that verse since I was a little kid, because I remember asking my mother or my aunt or somebody saying, "Why do you sing that before? Why would people sing that before sleep? The baby falls out of the tree." Like, I was really real, right? And somebody told me the last verse. Michael seems to be back on the job. Well, now you can sing it and you can add the verse, okay? Because the cradle's a nest and the baby, I'll tell you a secret you may not have heard. The cradle's a nest and the baby's a bird, and the baby learns to fly. Okay, Stephen, do you have cherry tomatoes? Or do you just have Roma? Because I want to try, now this, I don't have any Roma this year. I want to try making sun-dried tomatoes, but in the dehydrator. Apparently you can make sun-dried tomatoes. You dry them and then soak them in warm oil and seasonings or something. I have not looked it up, but that's something you may want to add in half-pint jars to your roster. I hope Magic Mike is on the job. However, I don't make these public anymore. What I do is the last couple of days, it's hit public. And by the time I make it, I get it all done and realize, oh shoot, it's on public. I turn it over to private before anybody gets in here. But the public email has already gone out to YouTubers or to subscribers. And obviously we have people coming in here from that, but it's not public now. Okay. I turned it to public for a couple of seconds to let the people getting it via email know, and then turned it to unlisted so that we could have this uninterrupted. Right. So then I make it public after the fact. Does that make sense? Does any of that make sense? Send an email on Instant Potatoes. Feel free to email if questions. Absolutely, Candy. Thank you. I chop the slices and mix them into the dip. Really? But I want to grow cherry tomatoes next year because I just want to poke a fork in them and dehydrate them. And I bet you they would taste really good in winter salads, like little cherry tomato raisins, right? Or you could heat oil once they're all dehydrated and see, like with garlic or whatever, like, and heat oil and then pour it in, and then you would have to like leave it in your fridge, right? 8 plants. We'll try it with aroma tomatoes. Thought he got fired. Well, he has been fired off and on a couple of times, but I'm still tweaking him. Magic Mike, that is. Can you post how you do potatoes in Connected Hearts Facebook, Candy Olson? Absolutely. Please do that. And guess what? I will probably be doing a video on it because I have 8 potato beds. And if I get, I'll be happy with 10 pounds from every bed. I'll be happy with 5 pounds from every bed. But I'm not putting that many potatoes in again. It was all out war, and it was a war I couldn't win without pesticides, and I don't ever want to do that again. Any suggestions on options to help dissolve kidney stones? Room temperature water with real lemon juice in it. Drink, like drink 8 glasses of water with 2 tablespoons of lemon juice in each glass, and make sure it's room temperature so that, your body doesn't, we're not actually supposed to drink ice cold water except in the summertime when we can drink it from, we're not supposed to add ice because it doesn't, your body doesn't absorb it as well as it does room temperature because it's closer to body temperature. So make it room temperature and add lemon juice. Real lemon juice, not the shit from the stuff from the bottle. Put like a half a lemon in each glass. If you want to add a little bit of maple syrup, real maple syrup, not table syrup, or a little bit of brown sugar or sweetening or whatever, but make sure it's a half a lemon in each glass. Drink 8 glasses a day. Your kidney stones will start to dissolve. 65 standard tomato plants. Early girl, big boy in Wisconsin, 55. You're welcome. I'm not a doctor. Okay, folks? I'm not a doctor. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a financial wizard. I'm not even a pot guru. I'm just me, and I only share my experience, strength, and hope. Please, please, please do your own research. All right? I just share what has worked for people I know in the past. Touch wood, I've never had kidney stones. Because I eat a lot of acidic stuff. Like in the summertime, I drink lemonade. In the wintertime, I drink tea with lemon in it and honey, OMI usually drinks room temperature drinks. I cringe at times. Ice cold for me. I like ice cold. But sometimes, when I say room temperature, I mean like tap temperature, right? Or in your jug. Just don't add ice. Ice makes it too hard for your body to absorb. It feels good going down, but you're going to pee more of it out than you are going to absorb into your much needed system, right? Oh, multi-biscuit. I haven't had one in 2 days. My kids, it's like, you told me you were going to give me all multi-biscuit tea. And Briar said, Mom, I'm taking a box of this multi-biscuit tea. And I said, no, you're not. And he said, you said I could. And then I said, well, I was going to give it to you for Christmas. He said, I want it before then. So I'm going to have to get an Amazon card and order more because my boys both want it. I can't drink milk. I cannot drink milk. I will double over in stomach cramps, and then I will have the trots and massive gas pain. I can eat cheese. The harder the cheese, the better my body accepts it. But milk, the only milk I can drink is raw goat's milk. I could probably drink raw cow's milk, but I wouldn't buy raw cow's milk because I need to know how it's, the only time I could drink milk is when I had goats, and I would milk my goat and I would bring it in. I would put it through 3 plastic coffee filters right into a bottle, the bottle would be shut and put into ice cold water with ice packs in it, and I would water chill it. And I could drink that milk. Oh, God, I love milk. But I can't buy store-bought goat's milk. A, it's pasteurized, and B, half the time it has a goaty flavor. Not yet, sweetheart. It's actually still sitting right here. I'm going to save it. I'm going to save this for fall. I'm saving this for fall. Hawaiian Nights chocolate, coconut, macadamia nut black tea. Now I'm not sure how I'm gonna like the if the coconut flavor is predominant. I'm not a big coconut fan, but the chocolate macadamia nut has me sold. So I'm saving this for cold weather drinking. I have milk on my porridge because the heating up, and I don't use a lot, but the heating up of it helps. And I have milk in my tea. That's it. It's the only time I drink milk. Goat's milk makes great fudge. Oh, don't tell me. I miss my goats, but I don't miss the work. I don't miss the work. What did you say one time about what you used a cooler for? It was yogurt. Yeah. I have a video of that. Making yogurt in the cooler, right? All you do is you heat up your milk in a double boiler until you see a little bit of steam coming off the milk. Okay? A little bit of steam. But don't bring it to a boil. Then you pour it off into a pot that's sitting in ice water until when you stick your finger in it, it feels warm but just above body temperature. That's the right temperature. Then you spoon yogurt, good probiotic plain yogurt, into the bottom of quart jars. No, not in the bottom. Never put it in the bottom. You fill the 110 degree temperature milk. You pour it into quart jars. You spoon 2 tablespoons of probiotic yogurt into each jar, put the lids on them, shake them, stand them in a cooler in your tub, and fill them up with hot tap water, not boiling water, hot tap water till it's covered like you would in a canner, like a boil bath canner. But as hot tap water, close the lid, let it sit for 12 hours. Take them out of the warm water, put them in your fridge, and chill them. You will have yogurt, I promise you. It's really simple. You don't need a whole lot of fancy equipment. Did you have a friend close enough who has goats and get milk from them? It's a pain in the butt. It's a pain in the butt. I don't want to bother people. I'm in the middle of nowhere. My neighbor has Jersey cows, and she hasn't bred them yet, but when she breeds them, pretty sure next spring, I'm going to be going, what do you want to trade for a gallon of milk a week? Right? So, yeah. And then what I would do is every morning, I should make some yogurt again. Hey, what do you think? Then every morning I would just fill a 1/2 pint jar, 3/4 full, throw some frozen berries on top, and a little bit of maple syrup, put a lid on it, and that would go in Howie's lunch, and he would just stir it up and eat it. He loved that. Okay, sweetheart, you're dehydrating. You're picking tomatoes. Bet you're doing tomatoes. Oh, it's simple. Look up my making yogurt. Put yogurt in the search bar of my channel, not the search bar above that searches YouTube. Go into my search channel and put in yogurt. Because I make it with a crock pot. The cooler is my best favorite way, because then I can make it in quart jars and it can stay in the fridge and they stay sealed until I, need them. Take care, Stephen. Well, listen, folks, it's been 44 minutes and I have to start editing. I have to do my dishes, and tomorrow, I don't know. All I know is if you want me to continue live streaming, some of it's going to have to be at the quilt frame. I have a lot of work to do on that quilt before Christmas. Okay? Oh, making your own yogurt's the best. Making your own yogurt's the best. And when you get to the last cup in your jar, your last cup in your last jar, You just make it all over again using that last bit of yogurt as your starter. All right, it's real simple. All right, I'm going to do another yogurt video soon. For all those who care to, please help me close with a spiritual hug. Now, you don't have to stay if you don't want to do this. There's no judgment. This is for the people that want to stay and send out a plea to the higher power of your understanding, both for yourself, your friends and family, your YouTube family, and the rest of the world. We just, with so much malignant things going on in the world, it doesn't hurt for us to add our positive energy. Now, I choose to call my higher power God, but please don't let that make you pull away from adding your faith or your spiritual light to this closure that we have every day, right? All right, so deep breath. Hey God, it's us Connected Hearts and a few more people. Thank you, God, for keeping the spam bots out today. And thank you for the extra people that got to come in. However, I don't know what I was trying to say, God. Thank you for my YouTube family. See, when my hands are closed, okay, I put my hands down in supplication, but I open them to receive God's gifts and to give Him my troubles. So that's why my hands are open, right? God, thank you for the many and bountiful blessings I get from my friends and my family on YouTube every day. And I hope that I can return some of the blessings that I feel given to me every single day. We come to you, God, to lift each other up, to support each other in these malignant times that are happening around the things that are happening around the world. Our friends that have illnesses and are perplexing doctors in hospitals, and friends that are at home and ill and not seeing any solutions in sight. You know, friends and loved ones who need encouragement on a daily basis. You know, God, we share that and we support that and we uplift each other in your eyes. But God, there's a lot of people out there that don't even know you exist, or are afraid to believe that you exist, or afraid that if they have faith, that their faith will fail. God, we just want to lift all those people who need your attention and need the sunshine of your love. We just want to lift them all up to you, God, through the clouds of their life, into the sunshine of your love. May you smile on us all, God, but smile on the people who don't know how to. We lift them all up to you, God, but especially those whose faith or lack thereof needs attention. May you smile on them, God, and in a way that they go, hey, maybe there is something more, right? You know, maybe give them a little hope. That's all we ask for, God. The ones that are alone, addicted, abused, neglected, ill, afraid, rejected, those are the people we lift up to you, God, because we lift each other up on a daily basis. Thank you, God. Smile on them. Give them reason to hope. That's all we ask. Amen. Namaste. Shalom. Peace be with you. Miigwech. Merry meet. Blessed be. Peace be unto you. Go forth with God. Whatever your salutation may be, let it be spoke in love, because Remember we talked about, when you live your life in the light, there's nowhere for the darkness of shadows to hide. But the truth is, folks, the world needs it. The world needs it. And I love you guys so very much for sharing this with me every single day. Take care. God bless. And all things being equal, we'll see you tomorrow. Mwah! I love you guys. Take care. God bless.